Somewhere along this rocky shoreline, hidden from land but visible from water, is a massive petroglyph, a 9-foot carving of a whale. But why is it here? East Coast Vancouver Island First Nations didn't normally hunt whales, so what's the story behind it? Is it a marker, a spirit quest, a lost legend? Today we're heading to Manson's Landing to find out. And trust me, this carving is even bigger than we expected.
Are you ready for adventure? Subscribe now because we're getting ready for the Great Siberian Sushi Run. We're going to
Manson's Landing.
Yeah, we're still in Gorge Harbor. Blaine has been working his butt off, like putting in an alternator, 2 of them. And now we need to take a break. And we hear Manson's Landing is a pretty cool place. Plus, it has a coffee shop.
Nice.
Crane up?
Yep.
Not crane up. Yeah, hook up. Oh, plugs. It's okay, I'll bring it around while you do that. Plugs are important or punga sinks?
Yes. This one.
And if you look at this, you're right, we have no propellers. Oh, look, there's garbage in there.
Again?
I was trying to get it out. Nice. Just seaweed. I'm liking the jet drive. Pardon?
We have a screw.
We have a screw?
We don't have a propeller. We don't have a propeller. We have an impeller.
Oh. In case you're wondering, we are still in Gorge Harbor. It's absolutely beautiful. Blaine has not seen the petroglyphs yet. And we're going to go show him the petroglyphs that are on the exit. And we're also going to go and try and find a huge whale carving that the First Nations made on the way here to Manson's Landing. So let's go explore. Uh-oh. Have to stop. It's about to hit. Go, Blaine, it's about to hit. Eeks.
I can't get out there that fast. Stop!
Okay, off to Manson's Landing. See you, Tonga.
Yeah, we're doing okay. That's got gas in it?
Yeah, full.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, slow down. See underneath, there's tally marks, lines?
Yeah.
Right there, so those are the tally marks.
Oh, and then there's a person up there.
Up there is a person with a fishing rod. And then up there is the chief.
And a fish.
Pardon?
And it looks like a fish.
Oh, that's the guy with the fish, the whale with the fish. So the chief is somewhere too. That's the guy with the whale. I thought that was the chief, but no, you're right, it's the guy with the whale. Kind of cool, eh?
It is very cool.
There's a chief somewhere too.
And how old do they figure those are?
13,000 years.
13,000 years?
13,000 years ago is when the First Nations first came here.
13,000?
I know.
That's a lot of thousands.
I know. And then there's, of course, graffiti. It's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, that would have been graffiti back in the day.
That's true.
So,
it's a good point. Okay, let's go to Manson's Landing. Go that way and hang a Louis. This is a good Isla de Caca for Maggie to pee on. We were on here the other day. Hey, Maggie. You're so happy? Are you so happy? I think she's much happier now. Well, should we go check out Manson's Landing first, and then maybe we will go find the only pictograph, which is a 9-foot whale on a rock over here. It's the only pictograph found on Cortez Island. There are some on Marina Island, which is over there. And we'll see if we get to there after Manson's Landing. But first, let's go to Manson's Landing and see what it's all about. Manson brothers were among the first settlers here. Michael arrived first with a trading schooner, and John followed, setting up a post at what's now Manson's Landing. Their farm, Sunnybrae, sat on land likely used by First Nations for generations, but after a devastating smallpox epidemic, the area changed forever. Now, life here wasn't easy. Wolves roamed the island, travel was brutal, and everything had to come by boat. But over time, the Mansons carved a life, and even wiped out the last wolf on Cortez Island. Yeah, I definitely think this is Manson's Landing. I don't know where we take the dinghy, though.
Got me.
Maybe where that big dock is.
That would be my first guess.
And guess what? A Manson relative is still here and still farming Sunnybrae Farm. Beautiful little cove.
Yeah.
Some liveaboards. Nice beach to walk on. Want to go under?
Yeah, I'll go under. I'll go under. Squirrel Cove. This is the only time we've ever been to Cortez.
Sorry.
That being said, I don't even know what time it is.
It's just before 3, I would think.
Okay. Does the camera have time on it, Janet?
What?
Does the camera say the time?
No, I'm just looking at this kind of funky boat. Is that made out of leather?
Oh, yeah.
Well, 2:48. If you book it, you might make it.
That's okay.
We're not much into booking
It's
it.
made out of canvas.
Can have a coffee on the boat. Oh, it's canvas.
That's been there since the springtime. I don't know.
Weird.
Okay.
You're going backwards. That was so nice. We just met Jeremy, and he kind of showed us the way to go. Because whenever you come to these places, we really have we have no idea where we're going. I think we're going to miss the coffee shop though because it closes at 3.
And that's like
That's okay.
12 minutes.
We have 12 minutes, but that's okay. We're going uphill. Try not to breathe heavy.
Too late.
Too much Christmas festivities. Good food.
Yes, because we were totally not out of shape like this before Christmas.
No, we weren't. Okay. This trail from the old school to the waterfront turned out to be longer than we expected, but what a walk. It winds through the forest, connecting to a piece of Cortez history. The first school opened in 1895, with later versions popping up as the community grew.
It's not quite what I anticipated.
You didn't expect to go on a hike today?
No, not a big uphill hike.
Pardon?
Not a big uphill hike.
Okay, I don't want to bitch, but I will. This is all the way up. Is Manson Landing on top of a hill? It's the problem when y'all's dock is sea level.
Well, this is one of the few hikes that we've done where there is no downhill sections. It's literally solid uphill the whole way.
It is. Okay, we have another sign coming up. School.
Hey, Lake. He did say keep left, so. Come, Maggie.
Let me look at my map again.
No, let's just walk.
Okay. Going left. That's one way. Lift it right over. Oh.
Hey, where are you going?
Keep going, Megs.
Yeah.
So we found a road, and we looked at Google Maps, and it says the co-op store and everything is to the right. So we're gonna go this way. What did we do before Google Maps?
Got lost?
Because back there would have been a 50-50, left or right.
I remember going on trips and actually looking at paper maps back then.
Remember going to BCA before a long road trip and getting triptychs that you got to turn the pages? They were awesome. And the BCA person highlighted everything. It's very cool. Look at this cool house. It's like round. I think they made it themselves.
I don't know. It is pretty cool though.
It's very cool. The burger barn. It's probably where the coffee shop is that we missed.
Probably.
Oh, there's a natural food co-op down there.
Does it need natural food?
Bookstore.
Or just milk?
We just need milk. Burger barn is closed. Welcome to Christmas.
Yep.
I don't think we need natural food. There's books down there. This must be Manson's Landing.
I would assume so.
Only $10. Okay, that's double the price of home. It's been crazy. Hey Blaine, guess how much his gallon of milk is?
$10.
A bit more.
Really?
$10.56.
Wow.
I know, eh? It's $5.69 in Victoria.
That's,
The joys of getting things on really small islands.
Yep.
But it's good until January 15th.
That's
And they
why,
didn't
'cause
have any
it's-
skim.
It's super milk.
It's super milk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
milk
kind of
shack.
cute.
Yep, they are closed.
It's not even open today anyways. It's Monday.
Oh, there you go. Glad we didn't rush.
This is all healthy stuff.
Okay,
Pardon?
that's kind of funny.
I can't hear you.
Look at the sign behind.
So you smoke out back in the smoke shack?
No, behind that. I don't think that's exactly how they wanted that to turn out.
Whale come. Whale come. No, I don't think that's how they wanted it, Blaine. Well, what do you figure? I think we've seen Manson's Landing.
That you wanted this to turn out. Yeah, we did.
Should we go cruise somewhere?
I think so.
Let's head back to the dinghy.
Okay.
Manson's Landing Park is to the right. That's where our dinghy is. Ferry and Squirrel Cove is that way.
Rad power, dude.
Okay, I think we're going this way.
I would tend to agree.
We took the road back, and I think we made it a lot faster than going through the woods. What do you think?
I think so.
It also was downhill.
And it's also the way back. It's always faster on
It's
the way
always
back.
faster. I want to show you something. So I grew up sailing on Lake Superior, and we had a boat called a Matilda. She's about 19 feet. We would go on trips for like a week with 4 of us on board, parents and my sister and myself. But look, this one looks just like it.
Is that a Matilda?
I don't know, but it sure looks like what I grew up on. It was even red, our boat. It was called the Wishwind 2. But we
Wouldn't
had a
that
boat
be-
like that we cruised around.
Wouldn't that be something if that one was called the Wishwind too?
I don't know, but it looks very much like a Matilda. I don't know what it is. Wow. Talk about memories. That's what I learned how to sail on, and it's called Tilly. Huh. Very cool. I have lots of fond memories of that. Especially my sister and I sitting in the forepeak during a storm eating celery and getting seasick. It was disgusting. Invasive species. Are those green crabs again? Yeah, your European green crabs, Blaine. Like
What's
we
that?
saw up in, not Desolation, up in
Yeah.
Clayoquot Sound. Wow. Huh. Okay, there's our dinghy.
Let's do it.
Let's go explore. Let's go see if we can find that petroglyph.
Okay.
It's not too dark yet.
Nope.
So while we were walking up to Manson's Landing, we saw that there's this huge lagoon in here. So you know what happens when you see a big lagoon. We've got to go explore. So we're going to head over here and go in and see what it's like. Oh, fender's down. Epic fail. Us being fender snobs, we are. That's a neat little boat.
Yeah.
Little outrigger kind of thing. Like from South America.
Yeah.
This is a neat park, Manson's Landing. They say at low tide it's really good for clamming, but we've never gone clamming before. So if anybody ever wants to take us clamming, we'd be game. This lagoon has been an important place for thousands of years. The spit, called Clytosin, means water on both sides, and it was once home to seasonal First Nations camps. The cliffs here, they're actually ancient midden piles, layers of shells and artifacts left behind. But after the smallpox epidemic of 1862, everything changed. What remains is evidence of a thriving past, food gathering, shelter, even defensive trenches to guard against threats. South of the Manson's Landing Wharf, hidden from view, lies a massive petroglyph. It's not on any map, but we were determined to find it. So before it gets dark, and we got to put the dinghy on the roof, we are going to go see if we can find this petroglyph, which is the 9-foot whale carved into a rock. It should be right around here. But if we don't find it, we're going to have to head back before it gets too dark. That just looks like human graffiti. Maybe this one, Blaine. That one kind of looks like the shape of it. Ooh, big rock underneath us.
That's right there.
God, this water is beautiful color.
There it is.
You found it! Look at everybody! Okay, that is so cool. That is a 9-foot long whale carved into a rock. We found it. Look at that. And that was carved thousands and thousands of years ago by the First Nations here. It's actually easier to see from far away. We're very lucky to see it because you know what? With all the wave action, that's totally going to erode away.
Looks like it has quite a bit already.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Legend says that this petroglyph represents a young man who went on a spirit quest and returned a skilled hunter. But why a whale? A mark of prestige? A shaman's vision? We'll never know. The answer is lost in time.
We did it.
We did it. Look at it. That's so cool.
We did it. We did
What do you
it.
think now? What should we do?
I think we should get back to the boat because it's getting cold and my nose is kind of runny and frozen.
And we have to lift this dinghy up.
And we have to lift the dinghy up.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed visiting Manson's Landing and the petroglyph. We'll see you in the next video.
If you love finding hidden history, you'll want to stick around for our next adventure. We finally found the perfect bay to catch crab, and the island around it has beaches of bricks. Join us as we drop the traps and see what's waiting for us on land.